And then this idea that this church is caring for people, and we just watched the internet go wild with a church not giving a mother, with multiple churches not offering formula for a baby. Okay. The churches that did offer them were queer churches, Muslim churches, and marginalized. But mainstream was like, yeah, no, we don't have it. Meanwhile, they're $1 million tax-free businesses. So let's let's sit with that. Because at that point in time, that church tithing money needed to go. Yes, obviously you have to keep the building. Nobody's saying that. I always recognize capitalism. But there is a point where you have to be giving. Right? You have to pour back into the community, especially if you're in a community. I keep telling you guys, if there is an entity in your community that exists, it has to serve the community or it has to go. It does not, then you're not a part of the community. You are actually extracting from the community if you are not pouring back in. So ask yourself another question. Whose approval are you still chasing when you give past your limits? Oranges and walnuts in my stockings. I want a fruitcake. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay. I love fruitcake. I know that that's not everybody's thing, but yeah, I want one. So if you make it and you're in Atlanta, I will meet you. Like, Taylor says, my dad loathed Christmas. He'd give everyone a scalp scrubber or bear whistle at the holidays. He began to go big at birthdays and always he got helped. You get what you need any time of the year, not having anyone wait until some BS date on the calendar. The vibe influences us still. And I mean, I'm very much that parent. Like, I don't understand why this is such a big deal because these kids literally will ask for something and it's there within a week. Um, so it's really just not that big of a deal, right? Like I tried this year to move more into let's save some really big things, like Morgan has been talking about those damn Labubus. They're so freaking adorable for months now. So sourcing one of those would be something that I'm like, oh, I can give and I know that that's going to matter, right? I told my family, like, let's look at experiences for them, right? Like, okay, you want to do horseback riding or something like that. Some lessons, things that they can remember and truthfully embody, an entire thing, things that we could do collectively. My sister's going to come down here. We'll probably go somewhere and enjoy some hot cocoa and maybe a sleigh ride if we could find a place. Those sorts of things are also giving, right? Like we have to disconnect the idea that it must be a gift that in this tangible sort of way and start shifting those ways of being. Deirdre said, we're making rum cake here. Oh, but we're in Florida. Will it ship, Deirdre? That is the question. And I will cover shipping. Tiffany says, my dad is super hard to buy for, so we are doing an experience for him this year. Right. And then that makes it happy because who the hell does not want to give with that joy? Good morning, Ingrid. Right? Who does not want to turn around and see somebody like, oh, wow, they really enjoyed this. That's beautiful. That fills you back up as well. So I'm not going to go kill myself for somebody that doesn't really enjoy gifts if we could do an experience. Oh, good morning. Thank you. And you're welcome. Third reflection that I asked, what changes when you let your body, right? We are getting into the body. When you have those sensations, what changes when you let your body, not your conditioning, tell the truth about your capacity? What do I have? Let me tell you. Deciding to not go home it was sad, right? Like I was like, but tickets for Christmas Day were like $50 and after that was like $200. And everybody was trying to do what they needed to do for their family. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to fly in, drive here, do that, come the next day. I don't want to do that. That is not a resounding yes in my body. That does not feel good. And I want all of us to have an amazing holiday. We could see each other anytime as much as we enjoy being together on Christmas. And then this was the first Christmas I really felt like after my separation, like I'm really enjoying this. The house is decorated, the tree's been up since Thanksgiving. So I really wanted to pay attention to what was going on. And for me, when I made that choice, I was like, this feels yummy. This feels this feels good. And I got my new curtains and I got a seating bench for the cottage and I got some things that I wanted in my home, right? I bought some shingles for the roof, the leaky roof. Um, things that I needed, right? That I wanted felt really, really good to me. Jess said one year we made a message box for my grandmother. We all put little messages of love in a box for her to open whenever she wanted. That was beautiful. Yes, more of that, more thoughtful giving and not consumption, right? Like that is a beautiful memory for you guys. That's one for her. So it's a gift on top of that that just keeps giving all year long, right? She's going to open that. She's going to sit down and remember her grandkids thinking this. You guys are going to know that you poured into your grandma. It's a beautiful thing. Laura says, "I will prevent an ulcer." Yeah, because I'm not stressing myself out. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not there, friends. I am not. We are going to do the things. Jess says, "I still have the box now that she's passed." Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that she has passed. And you still open it. I want to cry. That is beautiful. Even more so, right? So now it's a legacy gift, like these thoughts. So sitting down, opening it, thinking about those times, thinking that she knew that in her time here and beyond is beautiful. Taylor says, "My son in law tells extended family to give time, especially to their kids, visit, play, meet at a game, crickets, more inclined to drop ship." Oh, thank you for that, Jess. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's just so many different ways, but what I really want us to be leaning into is like, where is our capacity? We are in the midst of a huge shift in energy, a huge shift in the political climate, a huge shift in family dynamics. All of those things are coming up, and we have got to move beyond obligation and into our bodies and into what feels good and not